Hello, my name is Keshav Anand. I've done my 10th and 12th class from RLB Senior Secondary School, Lucknow. Then after I pursued Bachelor of Business Administration BBA from Sherwood College of Management, Lucknow. Then I had a job experience of 2 years along with freelancing in digital marketing. Then I went for PGDM from Jaipur Institute of Management, Lucknow. Before I start the video, I would really like to thank my SIP coordinator, Professor Abha Dikshit ma'am, who guided us with the best possible way, and she coordinated us and assisted us with motivation and all the courage she had. She always guided us with all the best things and praised our content and even told us where could we enhance our work and where we were lacking. Thank you so much, ma'am. My SIP title is Brand Perception and Loyalty Analysis of P&G. We have been given two industries, detergent and baby care products. We have taken Tide and Pampers. Well, if we have to start to explain brand loyalty and brand and perception, I'll be really precise and short in telling them. Well, let's start with brand loyalty. Brand loyalty is something where we can say that there's an emotional tie between the customer and the brand. Like if we say that there are other alternatives or substitutes available in the market, still the consumer will definitely stick back to the product he's loyal to. We can take an example of Apple, where the Android services are offering more and more services and better user experience to the people. Still people are sticking back to Apple just because they are brand loyal. And if we talk about the brand perception is something the total all experience of a customer towards the brand. If the brand perception is positive, yes, it will be really beneficial for the brand because the customer is about to share his good experiences with other people and recommend them to buy the product. If the brand perception is bad, definitely the customer will go and not recommend the people to buy that product. And even though he can spread a negative reviews toward the product, that will definitely cause the brand a lot in the upcoming future. Well, my company name is PNG, which comes under FMCG sector. Let's talk a little about FMCG sector. FMCG sector is the fourth largest sector which contributes to Indian economy right now. FMCG sector is further divided into three subsectors, where we can say food and beverages, healthcare, household, and personal care. To be really precise and a little more informative about this, 1.9% in food and beverages, 31% in healthcare, and 50% in household and personal care. Well, let's talk a little about PNG. PNG was established in 1964 in India. Though it has a higher business in US and China, but still PNG prefers that India is the most growing market in FMCG sector. It already serves around 650 million users across India and even more. Well, PNG has already said that though the market share is really less according to the competitors in India, but they have a great vision for the future. If I talk a little about the competitors, we can take a few examples of those competitors just like HUL, ITC, Dabur, etc. Well, during the time when the students were being allotted with industry mentors, I got a little technical glitch which led to a little delay in allotment of my industry mentor. But later on, I got Mr. Nilesh Kesavani as my industry mentor. He used to work in IDEA. He is a well-known and renowned personality. When I gave my presentation to him, he was really happy and he thoroughly praised my presentation. But still, he gave me some key points where I was lacking behind. Like he told me that you should be really concentrated on the topic rather than giving your own findings, and also you should give the facts to strengthen your comments. Though your comments are good, but still you should be giving some facts also, facts like figures, which will really help you out in the presentation. So I'm really thankful to you, sir, for giving your precious time to my work. And during the research time, I had some I had some techniques to be followed. Like in sampling techniques, I used random sampling. In scaling techniques, I used ordinal, nominal, and interval scalings. And I also used SPSS tools like cross tabulation to have an analysis of the research I have done. What was the impact of COVID-19 to FMCG sector? Well, if we compare FMCG sector to other sectors like tourism sector and aviation sector, which has a very vital and bad damage to their sectors, FMCG sector really survived in comparison to them. Though it had a very great damage to itself, but still it has very less damage in comparison to those sectors. And we can say it is all just because of the big brands having a very good supply chain and distribution channel. And we can name them as ITC, HUL, and PNG itself. And well, there were other factors too which led to this damage to the industry. Not only the stop of manufacturing units or maybe the stop of supply chain at some extent damaged the industry, the myth of the people also damaged the industry. Like we can take an example where the people used to think that a person with the virus may be attending the retail store, or maybe a person with the virus might have touched the products. So this was another reason where we can say that people did not went to the stores, or the product or the purchase of the products went really low at that time. And I can also say that the brands like P&G and other FMCG brands also survived just because there were many other ways of supplying the products to the customer. One of the examples I can take is Zomato and Swiggy. Zomato and Swiggy were being taken as which are well known for delivering food to the consumers, which was being used as delivering FMCG products or household products to the consumers. This also really helped the brands to survive in the market, and it's really helped the industry sector to get a really less damage in comparison to other sectors during this pandemic time. What are my learnings from my SIP? If we take detergent sector from PNG, we have taken Tide. I can say that on the basis of cross tabulation analysis done on my research, I can say that yes, Tide has a very good perception, like a positive perception towards the customer. And even there are some customers who are loyal to the brand, but still the customers are agreeing that if like they are agreeing that they could be switching to other brands also, just to use them and experience that those products who are offering the same services or even better at very less price. So yes, this could be a threat to Tide. And if we talk about baby care products, where I've taken Pampers, people used to think that it is one of the most high-end brand in baby care products. Though people have very good reliability on this brand, but still people prefer other brands like Mammy Poco Pants, where the prices are really low and even the offerings are same. But still people has a thinking and a mindset that Pampers is one of the most high-end product brands you could go for for baby products. But still I can say that this could also be a threat for Pampers, that people are using other brands more than Pampers these days, and Pampers market share has lessened from time to time. What are my recommendation to PNG in regards of Tide and Pampers? I'll say that if you, in regards of Tide, if you follow back the advertising strategy you used to have in earlier days, where the advertisement was really unique and it was really eye-catching, and some slogans which are being used by the Tide advertisements are something which anyone can recall at any time. So in regards of that, I can say the momentum is decreasing a little, and there's no new innovation in the products being done. And in regards to Pampers, I'll say that yes, you have a very good market out there, but still you're not concentrating on rural areas, and though the prices for the people is still little high in regards to other alternatives available in the market. And Mammy Poco Pants and other brands are also getting huge market share year after year, which is a little threat to Pampers, and they should be rethinking towards their marketing strategies. Well, thank you so much. This was all from my end in my SIP.